Welcome back, guys, to Fuse Unbothered, brought to you by Upfront and Personal. Your favorite doll is here in the building. My name is Medici.
And my name is Gabrielle.
Yep. And we have a lot to talk about on the show. Yeah, we're going to inform, educate, entertain, and everything. Yeah, how you doing now?
I feel all right. I'm good. Yeah. I'm all right, you guys. How are you guys doing? Even though we've never really asked our, listeners.
True.
Honestly, how are you guys doing? How are you feeling? What's been going on in your life?
Basically? Let us know.
Honestly, this is the time for you to use the comment section and actually tell us, this is what's going on.
Exactly
in your
how
life.
you feel.
You could also give us reviews on what you think about some of the shows that we've been doing all year. Whose voice do you like to hear the most? Is it mine, or is it Madici's voice, or is it Avi's voice?
Even though we already know the answer, but yeah.
What's the answer, please, Medici? Of course, it's Gabrielle. I know.
Gabi,
I'm shy. I know. It's me. I'm shy. I know. All right, guys, so we're going to move on to some of the things that we have to talk about, but we'll only do that when we come back from the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Everyone deserves luxury, but luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Fuse Unbothered.
Apparently, Instagram is an app a lot of people like to use. We see a lot of people come online, on Instagram. It's the way that they get to interact with some of their favorite celebrities. It's the way they get to, admire some of the personalities and, get a sneak peek into the lives of some of the people that they love. It's also the way they go and share their pictures. When you wear fine clothes, when you do the work that you do, you want to share with, the whole world. Instagram is one of the places that you can go to.
I'm laughing because I'm tempted to say Instagram is also a place where people actually go to get depressed. You don't intentionally get depressed.
Oh, I know what you
mean. You just go there and start comparing your life to others and say, this person doing better than me, am I doing better than this person and all that.
Oh, this person just got engaged, this person just got married.
What am I doing with my life?
What am I doing with my life? This person just jackpot to Canada.
Instagram is definitely the app.
Oh, like the pressure is worse on that app. I can't even lie to you. The pressure can get if you are not very strong, sometimes you may need to apply the brake when you're spending so much time on the app. Yeah, people put their best life out there. But we're going to talk about what happened to be one of the the most liked picture on Instagram this year in Nigeria. And that picture happened to be the picture of Davido and Chioma.
Yay.
On the day that Davido was going to be performing at the finals of the World Cup.
Yeah, so good to see. I mean, a few months back, a lot of people went into mourning. I mean, I feel like the world shut down basically, literally, because Davido was someone who was really, really loved, and then he lost his son Ifeanyi, and everybody was like, oh no, why did it have to happen to him?
It was a very dark day in the month of October. I remember very well.
Deserve this and all of that. And they were offline. I'm talking about himself and Chioma. They were offline for about 2 months and finally get a picture appeared, and everyone like, yay!
And I think something that was very interesting was the fact that his performance at the World Cup was very, very anticipated. Now, people thought it was going to happen at the beginning. The World Cup happened for a period of a month in Qatar, and people were like, when is Davido's performance?
He was actually supposed to perform at the opening ceremony.
At the opens, but at the end of the day, it came to be that he was performing at the finals, which I think was very, very beautiful. And that day was special not just because of Davido's performance. The day was also special because, literally everybody all around the world was watching that match. And people were rooting for Argentina, I think. People said that match was very emotional. People said it was a roller coaster.
True.
And everybody was very happy that, this particular team won. But I just want to say that having many people like that particular picture just goes to show you how much love people have for Davido.
How much he's been missed. Like, how much people actually appreciate him. And I feel like it's not just Davido, it's actually Davido and Chioma, because these are two people who have actually been through a lot. I mean, they went through a separation, they came back after the breakup.
Don't forget that after that breakup, people were rooting for them.
True.
The moment they started seeing them making public appearances together, everybody was like, oh my God,
we also had some bad things to say about them. Not everybody was happy.
I know, not everybody was happy. So, but if you remember, you know, he sang for that particular song for her. Let me give you assurance, assurance. I give my baby assurance. So I think people who are, you know, diehard fans of Davido, people that are part of the 30BG gang, you know, people that have been singing Obio No Go Minus, they just were like, we are happy to see Chioma back together with him.
Good.
Because people were saying that, you know, Davido can't keep a wife, Davido can't keep a woman, or, you know, as his wife and all of that. They feel like he couldn't be loyal to one particular woman. So seeing him finally take that bold step, don't also forget that this was the same year where they eventually, you know, got married. You know, even though they were making plans to do it sometime in 2023, people were like, okay, and it was a private ceremony. You know, so seeing them together in that picture, you know, the entire country, you know, double tapped and double tapped and double tapped and double tapped, and that's how that particular picture emerged to be the most liked picture on Instagram in Nigeria. I don't know. I just love it.
Everyone deserves luxury. But luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Fuse Unpotted.
You know, we're also going to talk about some good news, and this has to do with, you know, a particular reality TV star who recently, you know, got engaged to his babe. And this engagement was very beautiful. People saw those pictures and were saying, oh, cool, fine kids loading. This beautiful. It's beautiful to see beautiful genes come together. True. When you see a fine-looking guy come together with a fine-looking woman, I don't know, man. I'm like,
so in case you know what she's talking about, actually talking about Fraud from Big Brother Nigeria. I'm actually very, very excited about this one, because if you watched Fraud set, you would know that Fraud was one of the most vulnerable in the house. I mean, he would get into a situationship, and then the lady would start treating him somehow, but he would still be there, showing love and all of that.
And one of the things I liked about him, because I think he was the one who actually came out and said, you know, there's nothing wrong with a man crying.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the best things I've heard in a while. People don't talk much about this, but, you know, as we're planning to move into the new year, the year is wrapping up and all of that, I think it's very important for people to realize that men have emotions, realize that men are humans
as well. Yeah.
Yes. True. And it's okay for men to be able to be vulnerable, you know, whether it's with their partners or people that they trust. It's okay for a man to shed some tears if he's going through something, and, you know, he just needs to, you know,
let it all out.
Yes, on someone.
Yeah. So another thing people were also saying was the fact that, I mean, BBN ladies are still buying endorsements and just being all over there.
Money should stop now.
Whereas the guys are getting married.
Money should stop now.
I'm telling you what is happening on social media.
So what is the reason for that?
For instance, now Toby, you know Toby.
I know
Toby that had the rift to Cece and all of that. Yeah. Toby's married with a kid right now.
But then Cece is not.
Yeah.
So what's
now? Fraud is about to get married, and Esther is still influencing and, you know, making noise on social media.
Marisi, don't let me elbow you.
Gabby, this is not me.
I know. This is
I'm
not
just
you
basically
talking.
saying.
Okay, so why are you saying?
I'm just giving you guys gist. That's what we do on Fuse Unpotted.
What are you trying to do now? So the guys are getting married, but then the girls are doing endorsement deals. Endorsement deals are a good thing. Please continue to get endorsement deals. Put the money in the bag. At the end of the day,
if you ask me, I don't think anybody would have guessed that Fraud would get engaged now.
I don't understand. I guessed that he was going to get engaged.
Yeah, because it felt like, I mean, this one can't even stay with the woman.
Really?
That's how people actually perceive him.
No, I didn't see him.
This was how people perceive him.
I saw him as a guy who's strong, but I also saw him as a guy who has a soft side.
If you actually watch Big Brother,
I did.
I mean, there are times you look at Fraud and start crying. Yeah, even making it to the finals, a lot of people didn't even believe. That was how.
Are you for real?
That was how much of a soft boy Fraud was in the house. But I'm happy he has evolved. I mean, he's doing great, business wise, career wise. Igbo boy, that's.
You just had to do that. anyways, congratulations to you and to your fiance,
very pretty lady,
and your wife to be.
Yeah, true.
Right, that's it. We're gonna go on a short break. When we come back, I want to fight Medici over some of the things that she said. I really didn't like certain things, but because I just had to be prim and proper I had to be prim and proper. So I was just like,
we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Everyone deserves luxury. But luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Fuels Unpotted.
Have you gone to the market recently?
I go to the market a lot of times. You know me very well.
So that means you're familiar with the prices, like
very
the hiking
familiar,
prices and all of that. So
the price of everything is more than double.
Everything, like
every single thing. Think about anything,
to groceries,
to what you wear, to
exactly.
I recently braided my hair, and I can tell you for free, in case you want to know that I don't know what hairstyles people are going to be, thinking of doing going forward.
True.
You just need to hold plenty money.
Wigs, that's it.
Maintain your wigs. That's if you have a wig as a lady. If you have a wig, keep it very well. Don't be boring people. Because I see people going around, boring other people their wigs, and then they return the wig, but then it's torn.
I saw that video.
So please, don't borrow anybody your wig anymore. Things are expensive out there.
Things are really expensive.
To make your hair is not a joke, And I'm just going to say this to all the girls that ask their boyfriends for money for hair. To the guys, please, try and understand. I'm sure you understand how things are in the market. And to the men that give their wives money for soup, also try to understand that everything is crazy right now, seriously. Honestly. And I think part of the the reasons for this obviously is inflation that has affected the entire economy of the country. So we'll also attribute some of this increase in prices to the exchange rate, and how the exchange rate changed a lot this particular year.
It's so sad.
There's that, but then
coming down, it's just been going up.
There's also fuel prices. Fuel prices
as well.
Yeah, fuel is affecting
crazy.
a lot of things.
I mean, I was on the road the other day and I saw a very, very long queue. Like it was really, really bad.
Yeah. So the thing about this thing is once transportation gets affected, everything gets affected because there's nothing that is in the market these days that you're not having to move from one point to the other.
Actually pity the people who actually sell, because most times you go to them, you're like, why is this expensive? And they can't even explain to you. They just have to sell what they have, and it's just that's why we hope for a better government.
We do hope for better leadership. Soon. We do hope for the country to become way, way, way better.
True.
And that's pretty much what it is.
That it is.
Yeah. What did I say? I don't know, Medici. This price is really, it's really
getting to me.
I know. I feel like it's getting to everybody, but we just wish everybody all of the best,
true.
And we do hope that things get better, things get softer for everybody, and that our economy returns to a much more favorable place where everybody can actually put food conveniently on their table and get to meet most of their needs.
Sure.
At this point, we're going to wrap up this particular episode. We've had so much fun. Medici, I had so much fun with you, teasing you and all of that.
Same here.
And I hope you guys are listening to us had so much fun. But you can continue having fun with us. All you need to do is head over to our YouTube channel.
That's right.
And when you do that, you find us there. And all you need to do is search for The Fuse. You find us at The Fuse. Subscribe to our channel. Turn on the notifications so you can know when we drop brand new content. And on Instagram, you find us at Fuse Local. Do well to follow us and do well to comment on most of our posts that you see down there. You find me on Instagram, and my name on Instagram is at Gabby.Gabby. Do well to follow.
I was expecting you to spell it today.
Don't worry, it's not every time now. No strength.
All right, guys, follow me on all social media platforms at _Medici. This is where we wrap up for today.
That's right.
Until next time,
stay fused, guys.
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.